everybody. Hello. So, hope you are doing well. Today, we're going to be building around, as the thumbnail would indicate, Charizard in National Dex. So, main starter ability doesn't matter. We're going with Blaze so we don't get hurt when we just switch into Zard's Sun. Although, taking advantage of another Mega Charizard's solar power, Sun like with solar power, does sound hilarious. So maybe we do that, but we'll go with this for now. Anyway, so this is what this Pokemon typically runs. You know what's crazy to me is that, because I'm watching the stream so I can interact with chat. They put an ad up. I've got ads on low frequency, but whenever the stream starts, it immediately kicks off an ad, which is just odd to me. But anyway, I'll let YouTube do the thing. I guess I could do manual ads, but I really don't want to do that. I feel like choosing when the ads come. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just set a key to ads and like put them in between games. But then I might lose a lot of you. Anyway, we'll think about that another time. This is what they run. So they usually run Roost. And they don't run Bulky. That's not good. They do this. This is what Mega Charizard does pretty much all the time. And this is a pretty common Pokemon. This is an A+ rank Pokemon. This is considered the best Mega in the format. So this is not an unusual thing to run, which seems a little bit strange for me. It's like, why? I thought you streamed unique Pokemon. Why are you doing this? Well, the biggest reason is because this was the choice of the Pinkator winner. They wanted to see a Zard Sun. So here we are. The second reason, though, is that there are a lot of cool things you can do with Sun and a lot of really cool abusers that can be paired with to make this Sun team more interesting, spice it up a little bit. So to give you an idea, a kind of standard Sun team in NatDex looks like this. Right, you kind of have your Great Tusk, you have some Steel, like I've seen Kartana as a popular option. I think it was a Landorus. Like, this is kind of what Sun looks like. So the question then becomes, do we want to just do this? Do we want to just make like a run-of-the-mill Sun team? And I think the answer is no. I want to do something a little bit more exciting. I'm not saying we're not going to use a Great Tusk. I'm not saying we're not going to use a Raging Bolt. Those are really fantastic Pokemon. Really, really, really fantastic Pokemon. And someone says Sun uses AV Pursuit Gambit. Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose that would add up. Well, actually, now that I think about it, not really. I mean, what does Sun want to trap with Pursuit? Like, I don't think Glow King is super high usage. Let's change this to NatDex here. Yeah, I mean, Gambit is, of course, usage king, but I don't really see what Sun badly wants to trap. So I'm not really sure why Sun would run that, but I guess every archetype runs AV Pursuit Gambit. So somebody said stream volume low. I mean, let's take a look. No, I don't think I can turn up the gain anymore, because if I do, it'll start going into this orange range. So just turn up your computer audio, I guess. Sorry. Hold can be an issue. Yeah, no, for sure. I get it. But let's not think about the threats to Sun. Actually, yeah, that's a very good point. Saying Pult is probably why AV Gambit is run. So, and if you can't tell, my NatDex experience is not great. So I do not have the same level of metagame awareness, the same mental just preparedness for threats that I do in SVOU. I do enjoy NatDex. I do play it. I do mess around with it sometimes. I am not, however, at the level I am at OU. Very good point. Also, Traps, Spadef, Blissey. Yeah, that also makes a ton of sense. Yeah, because Pursuit Gambit would make Charizard Y, in a sense, kind of consistent, which is pretty cool. Yeah, deals with Pult. Okay, yeah, AV Gambit in that case makes a lot of sense. Anyway, though, the question is this: what do we want to run alongside this Charizard? So there's Victini. Victini's kind of a fun option. It's nothing crazy, but it's a fun option. We can take a look and see what kind of Sun abusers are popular. So obviously there's the Photosynthesis Pokemon. I don't think Volcarona is a real abuser. Heatran could be interesting. We do have Z moves, so like Z Fire, you know, it could be a thing. would also give us some stall breaking. Iron Moth, you know, it looks like Victini is kind of the most popular real Sun Abuser, run alongside Charizard Y a fair amount of the time. I'm surprised it's not run alongside Charizard more, frankly. Yeah, I don't want to do Z Celebrate. If we're doing Victini, it's going to be like Boots or Choice or something like that. Blaziken is another actually very interesting option. Blaziken plus Zard Y sounds pretty cool. With, of course, I would run this with a Z Fire set. Armarouge, pretty interesting as well. Looks like it's mostly a Psy spam thing. I'm interested, though, to see that it's... I guess it's just mostly on this random team. Dirge could be interesting. Okay, and let's take a look at some Chlorophyll Pokemon. Scovillain is always a fun Pokemon. Somebody saying Zardwire is strong enough, you don't need to make this a gimmick team, just use Tusk / Raging Bolt. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I'm looking at the options we have, and I think one of the best options is just going to be to make this a solid team. So let's just try to make a solid Sun team. Now, I think the problem with Sun is it's a bit solved. It's a bit solved. So let's take a look. Webs is interesting. Yeah, Zard Y Webs. I know you guys always want to do Webs. We can take a look at the samples here. Oh, that's OU. My bad. Let's go to NatDex. I know you guys always want to do Webs. Maybe it's time to do Webs. Let's think. If we were to do Webs, I mean, we'd have a Raging Bolt for sure. We'd need a Spin Blocker, probably just Gold. Funny how low Pecharunt is. Yeah, I don't know about Leavanny. Maybe Leavanny. National Dex samples are not good, somebody says. So this is a Sun team, it looks. Oh, that I just clicked on the Great Tusk. This is a Sun team. Yeah, it looks fine. The team looks fine. Can we do better? Is the question. And apparently there's a famous Pecharunt Sun team that they haven't yet added. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Dragonium Z Raging Bolt on Sun seems like kind of a no-brainer. It seems really, really strong. Boots support. This makes sense. I'm surprised to see... I mean, double removal makes sense. Putting rocks on Terapagos. Yeah, Great Tusk is almost certainly going to be on the team. I mean, it's still, like, look, we're still running Charizard. Whatever we do, it's probably going to have a Great Tusk. Let's just be so for real. We can take a look. No, so Roaring Moon is banned. Roaring Moon is not in the tier. Roaring Moon is not in the tier. Yeah. I'm not going to say for sure we're adding a Raging Bolt yet. We'll probably add a Raging Bolt. It is a very good Sun Abuser. Venusaur? No, I'm not going to use Venusaur. Venusaur needs growth. It needs 8 turns of Sun. Venusaur cannot function alongside. Venusaur just cannot function alongside. Here's what we're going to do. Let's do Zard Webs. And I'll tell you why. These types of Sun teams are just so explored. Like this is just, it's just so basic. I'm like, if I build like just a standard Sun offense, like Sun bulky offense, I'm going to build a team that is exactly like basically every other team that has been made. But so I'll tell you what though, I'll leave it up to you guys, because I will say I don't often do. Also, just Dr. Bogner in chat asking to become a YouTube mod. Yeah, that's a great idea. I can't believe I haven't modded you yet, but we'll handle that later. So I don't often just try to make a try-hard team. Maybe you guys want to see me make a standard try-hard team. I don't particularly want to, but I could. Let's tell you what, let's do a little poll. Oh, here we go. What sun should I build? We'll say webs, standard Victini, sun. All right. I leave it in your hands. Let's see what you guys want to see. Okay. It's looking like webs, but not that many votes in. Okay, yeah, looks like webs is definitely taking the lead, but I'll give it a little bit more time to get fleshed out, but it looks like it's a pretty commanding lead for webs. Yeah, okay, that's I'm gonna call it there. We can end that poll. Webs wins. So let's do this. I'm honestly relieved because I really don't want to build a boring team. So let's take a look. Sticky web. Let's see what we've got here. And we have, wow, we have nothing. We have nothing in the upper echelons of usage at all. So this is kind of a tricky one. Weirdly enough, I feel like webs should be really good in NatDex. I feel like webs should be really good. Given how many Pokemon are holding Mega Stones and not heavy-duty boots. And, like, just given... I feel like there are so much fewer Pokemon running boots in NatDex than in OU. And even in OU, of course. So Araquanid is probably a good move here. Let's just check. I want to check Magic Bounce quickly. I think it's just the ones I already... Yeah, so like we're not going to be able to run any of these because all the good Magic Bounce users are Mega. Yeah. I don't think Leavanny is a good choice. Because it's not a very good lead. Like, the truth is, we want a web setter that's going to be able to threaten Tusk and Treads. And it can't Terra, which is a huge issue. Dr. Bognor recommending Ribombee with a Z move to catch counter leads. Like, what Z move? Ribombee doesn't have the coverage to pull that off. Like, if it had, like, Z ground to destroy Treads, I mean, that's one thing. But it does not. It does not. So let's see. Good point also from Dr. Bachmar saying we'll need a Goldengo because a lot of things have defog. Very true. That's another thing I often forget in NatDex. Defog is everywhere. You can't just run a Ghost. You need a Goldengo when you're running webs. Like, there are actually viable defog Pokemon everywhere. You can't use Z moves with hidden power. So you can't just go hidden power ground. No, it's not. It doesn't work. I like the idea of Ribombee because it doesn't have the same anti-synergy that Araquanid has. So I think Stun Spore, Sticky Web, Moonblast, and I think I actually want to go Skill Swap just because Mega Diancie is very much real. And I will just go with Sash. So Shield Dust, does that block me? Does that mean I don't get fake outed by Megalop? I hope so. Does Shield Dust block fake out? Somebody in chat let me know, please. What? Oh, okay, let's... Oh, geez. I forgot to loop the video. That's my bad. I was wondering, things seemed a little quiet. There we go. Things seemed just a bit too quiet. Okay. Okay, cool. So Shield Dust should work for that. Good. Now, as far as the investment on this, I feel like just bulky is okay. I just don't see my Moonblast doing much damage to anything anyway. We can put in enough to like kill a Tusk, I guess. But no, let's worry about EVs later. This is not relevant, right? That's what I always say. Don't worry about EVs. We could fix them later. and I'll stick to that. Oh, yeah, Dr. Bognor, not gonna lie, I totally forgot to set up the new animation. We've got a very new, nice animation for subscription. And that does remind me, if you are enjoying the stream so far, I know we've been kind of just theory moning so far, but if you are enjoying the stream, please do subscribe, like, that really helps out. And but yeah, we'll have a nice animation Dr. Bognor made coming soon. So then we come to this. We're probably going to run Z, so we can kind of lock that in on Raging Bolt. We're going to probably go Z on Bolt. Tusk is probably going to be a booster attack Pokemon. So like, I mean, we're going to run, obviously we're running Rapid Spin. We really have one slot of flexibility, because to be honest, all these feel like requirements. All of these feel like requirements. So, let's see. Somebody said this seems to lose to Mega Scizor offense. I don't know what that is in the context of the entire team, but I don't think we lose to Mega Scizor. I feel pretty okay against Mega Scizor. We have a Charizard Y. Blaze could be kind of interesting here. Almost wonder if we could like slap on an Arcanine. Arcanine would be funny here, wouldn't it? Do I think Mega Houndoom's Sun is viable? Probably not, but I don't play this tier very much. Given it's ranked in RU, though. I mean, 115 speed is good, but... You know, I think traditional Sun probably struggles a bit with Charizard Y running around, and there are actually viable weather setters in the tier. Blaze is an interesting idea. The other thing I want to do is make sure we have some way of breaking stall, because at the moment it looks like we can't. To be honest, like if I look at this team, I don't see stall breaking as something we can do. Specs Eruption Heatran would fix that issue. I don't know if this is good. I doubt it is, but I want to use it. Whoops. So we're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try. Flamethrower, Earth Power, and let's go Solar Beam for the last. Hit some Feenies, I suppose. And let's go Modest because I'm greedy like that. And I think I actually want to go Air Slash. I don't see myself using much removal. Could we run a Kartana for stall? We could. We could do that. Let's think about this Tusk set here. So I think we're going to go Booster Attack. I feel like I want to go like Headlong Rush, Head Smash, Ice Spinner. I think this seems fair. I think we go... The question, do we want to go Rocks free? We could go Rocks over Head Smash. Let's try it. But if we could go Assault Vest. If we ran, we could go Assault Vest, which would be very nice. So let's go Head Smash, and we'll try Rocks free to start. No, I don't think we want to go Banded. Banded Tusk is just not a very good Pokemon, sadly. Or not, sadly. I guess depends on your perspective there. I don't really like how we don't have a knock user. Actually, so maybe we drop this for knockoff. I mean, I'm not too worried about Moltres anyway. Thunderclap, Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt. Pretty simple. As for like web speed tiers, I really don't know. We'll just go Modest Max. I think that's a pretty simple start. Let's now calc the Rabombi. Great Tusk. Okay, so... Okay, we're not killing. So let's just make sure we have enough special attack for this. And then we'll put the rest in HP so we can kill offensive Tusk. I feel like that's all good Rabambi should be able to do that, I feel. Okay, and we want to make sure that can come into rocks, so we'll go... That works. And this, I think, let's just go with the standard air balloon. Chomp with Z Draco is good. I'm sure it is, but we do want to make this a Sun team. Shadow Ball, probably Focus Blast because can Gambit, and we will just go with a standard Nasty Plot set. That seems just fine. How's the server doing? I think well, to be honest. I don't really ever go on it. But it does seem okay. So let's just give it a try. Honestly, let's see how it goes. We're going to go through some iterations today, I'm sure. Yeah, well, no, the winner of the tour chose a Charizard Sun. Which I realize now I've since changed the Pinkator prize. Honestly, that idea was a mistake because what it leads to is me building teams I don't really want to build. But on top of that, it leads to us seeing exactly what we just saw. The first Pinkator winner used a Cyclizar, so we all watched an hour of Cyclizar, and then they wanted me to do a stream with Cyclizar. Then the next tour winner won with Charizard Sun, and we saw a lot of content with Charizard Sun, and then they asked me to build Charizard Sun. So we kind of, I didn't really think this through fully. So in the next tour, and we face immediately another Sun, another Webs team, but interesting. But anyway, what I was going to say is, in the future, I'm going to give a list of options to the tour winner that they can pick from. So they can choose of a list what they want to come next, but they won't be able to pick anything, because they kind of end up just picking what they just used in the tournament, which I probably don't want to build, and viewers maybe don't want to see. So this will be the last picked one. Yeah, it is what it is. So Rabambi here. Oh, this looks like I'm liking the look of Specs Heatran. I'm liking the look of... I like my matchup in general. I think I have a very solid matchup here. I'm feeling good about this. I think we do just want to start with Rabambi. I see no reason not to just get these webs on the field. I mean, yeah, like that's okay. That damage did not do much. So this is just a Boots Coco basically. See, the problem is, I really don't want to let this thing die. I think I do go Heatran. I think that's the right call. Let's check if Heatran can take 2 Thunderbolts. Likely to. So let's go into Heatran then. Okay, yeah, we see Defog Coco. See, that's the reason. Let's just go for an Eruption here. Hopefully it's not Volt Switch Coco. It's not Volt Switch Coco. Fantastic. That's great news. And oh my gosh, that's a super fat Araquanid, I feel it, right? No, not at all. I stand corrected. That's just a normal Araquanid doing normal Araquanid stuff. Defog Coco is a shame, but it is what it is. I'm going to go for another Eruption here. Let's just get this thing chipped. We don't kill. Yeah, we don't do anything at this point. I'm going to go into Bolt. And our opponent knew. So I'm going to sack Heatran here. Actually, we can probably outspeed and kill with a Flamethrower. Okay, we got to try to get Rabambi back in at some point. We're going to have to spin with Tusk, which is fine. We do have Assault Vest, so we can live any hit from Coco, which is nice. That's one of the benefits of AV. We'll be able to live a lot of hits our opponent doesn't think we'll be able to live and get off a spin. Yeah, I somehow got the sense it would be Defog Coco, even though that's a really absurd set. I felt it in my bones that we were about to see a Defog Coco come out there. This is tough. We let Heatran die. Shadow Ball is not usually run on Scarf. That, to me, indicates Specs. So I think probably the best response to that is Charizard. And we can let's just start blowing stuff up with Weather Ball. Yeah, I'm thinking... Oh, it is Scarf. Okay, well, that's fine. That's not really a huge issue. Given that is Scarf, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go into Tusk. Because this is a really easy spin. I don't know why you switched there, but okay. So let's check if this is a Zard Y. It kills with a Fire Blast, but not with a Weather Ball. I think I've got... Well, no, I could just go into Raging Bolt here, couldn't I? Getting rid of these webs would be huge. I think I just get rid of the webs. Oh, it's Zard. Okay, we live. I actually, not gonna lie, I did not think we'd live that. But I guess Tusk is the GOAT. Of course it would live. I should have never doubted it, frankly. Let's go for Headlong. We'll probably just get outsped, but maybe Ice Spinner will kill. We can check that. No, it does not. So let's just go for Headlong Rush, and we do get polished off there. Fair enough. So that does indicate this is a max speed Zard. I think I go Rabombi and hit this with a Stun Spore. But we really need webs up to win this game, is the problem. This is tricky. This is really tricky. I think I might have to end up rolling. I think I might have to roll for a speed tie here. I do probably die to a Dragon Claw, right? Yeah, I do. I don't think Rabombi kills. Oh, it does. Silly me. All right, let's just do that. Problem is, we'll probably then get polished off by a Tapu Koko. This is going to be a really tough end game. Yeah, like I don't know what to do here. I think we got to go Bolt on the electric move. Okay, we did call that out correctly. So this is going to do not very much. Yeah, so that's good. But our Thunderbolt into Thunderclap is not killing. Could go Gold. Let's go Gold on the Dazzling Gleam. Okay, interesting. See Lando come out. This feels like I should just click Make It Rain. At the same time, this Lando's probably going to go for Rocks, and that makes me tempted to... It's probably... I'm going to make a call and go Rabombi so we can get up webs. Yeah, okay, so it did what I thought it would. It set up Rocks. That's good. I think we let Rabombi go for Moonblast. Okay, it's Volt Switch. That's terrible. We were really hoping it wasn't Volt Switch, because now it can just Volt through the rest of the team, and we're cooked. That's pretty much where we're at. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some way I can cheese this. If it's not Boots Coco... Oh, it's right. It's Z Coco. Okay, so there actually is a chance here. There is actually... I think we win. Because it's Z Coco, of course. If it was Boots, we'd be screwed. I'm sorry my thoughts are so scattered here, and I'm having such a tough time adjusting to the game state. This is sort of just how it is with these unfamiliar metagames. Please don't be Scarf, Rocks, Lando. Good, it's not. Okay, it's Sash. That's annoying, but okay, so be it. Okay, I think I just go Gold here. What, the Sash Brick Break? Like, what? What are we doing? If it's U-turn EQ last, I think we lose. So be it. Not much you can do there. Okay, Coco comes in. That's going to get 2-shot. We do outspeed. Coco's not that fast. Okay, we absolutely go Bolt on this. And then we hit it with Big Z Dragon. That's definitely the plan. That's definitely the plan. Yep, Giga Drain, cool. Let's... No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the plan. Okay, and now I don't think there's any reasonable way for a Landorus to kill a Balloon Goldengo. So I think we should be good here to call this a win. Actually, no reason to give up more info in case we see this. Thanks. GG. Okay, we got that. That was really too close given we were facing a 1500s player, but so be it. I was not impressed with the Heatran, to be honest. This is tough. I think the Heatran is a mistake. Based on that game, I did not feel like Heatran was doing what I needed it to do, and I think the team is far too weak to Tapu Koko. So I want to respond to that Tapu Koko problem with whatever I do. Scarf Heatran does outspeed Tapu Koko. So that is an idea. Let's try just going Scarf. Let's check something here. Let's check Heatran. So if it's at +1, modest. Yeah, so it needs Timid to outspeed Koko. So let's go Timid, and we'll try Timid Scarf Eruption. We're really putting the world on Tusk's shoulders as far as removal goes here. Yeah, well, the problem is I don't want to face a Boots Koko and just get smoked. If we put Specs Blaze, I get why it would be fun, but we'll get destroyed if we see a Boots Koko. I don't know. I guess that's not much of a set. The other thing is I'm having difficulty with NatDex is knowing, like, when do you worry about something and when do you just hope you don't run into something? Because there are a ton of threats in NatDex. Like, it's a very interesting metagame, and you see the usage rates are nowhere near what we have in OU, so it is a lot more diverse of a building pool, but at the same time, it is a bit chaotic. I mean, come on, there are Z moves, there are megas. Like, let's not pretend it's a balance-friendly, low-key metagame. It is a very, very aggressive metagame. Yeah, so the Mirror Coat Araquanid, guys, come on now. Look, when you're building, you can't just say, oh, like this thing can beat it 1v1. If a Pokemon is smoking most of your team, it's going to destroy you. You cannot rely on them staying in against the one thing that can tank a hit and kill it. They just won't do it. They won't do it. Okay. Have fun. Let's do this. Let's get into it. I'm going to start with Rabombi. Let's kick, or not kick, let's click Skill Swap. Great. Maybe we can get some rocks bounce back? No, okay, fair enough. But we get our webs up. That's good. Oh, poor thing. Our opponent, what elo are we looking at? Our opponent made a bit of a blunder. I'm afraid. Bit of a mistake. That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Yeah, we got rocks up, so that's good. Shedinja, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say to Shedinja. I feel like going Great Tusk and clicking Knockoff. Shedinja doesn't get defogged, does it? Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like Great Tusk is solid here. Let's just do that. We can go with Great Tusk and Knockoff. Okay, we get hit. I figured we'd just get hit by Poltergeist, which is, I mean, it's not going to be the most fun thing in the world to take, but the good thing is Knockoff into Ice Spinner will kill a Gliscor. Solar Blade Kartana paired with a Zard Y that has 5 turns of Sun is not a good plan. You will not catch me doing that. You will not catch me doing that. I won't do it. You cannot convince me that that's a good idea. Bane, come on, dude. Okay, fine. Baneful Bunker Smeargle. Sure. Anyway. No, so... Alright, we knocked the cart. It's Z. Cool. We don't have a great chance to kill it, so... Might have defog. Let's just go gold. I think that's a pretty simple solution there. Okay, we get Leaf Bladed. That's fine. Just go for a Shadow Ball. I outspeed. I do kill. I mean, I could try Cart, but I'm trying to abuse Sun. I mean, we're putting a Charizard Y on Sun, which is... I mean, Webs, which is not the best Webs abusing Mega by any means. I gotta try to do something to take advantage of the Sun. Okay, it's looking pretty good at this point. Let's just go Zard and finish this game up. Yeah, there's no reason not to just... We can click Solar Beam to maybe catch a Diancie coming in. Be a little cheeky. But yeah, this game's over. Yeah, GG. Wow, we are... Slow progress today, guys. Slow progress. We are facing very low ladder opponents. Yeah, so a recommendation to go with Iron Treads to deal with Tapu Koko. I don't think that's the best approach. Star Gaming Time saying skill swap on Shedinja would have been funny. I wish I did that. That was such a mistake by me to not trick. That would have been so funny. I really should have skill swapped. You're right. Can you imagine if last game I skill swapped, tanked the Poltergeist, moonblasted the Shedinja to kill it, and then just started running through my opponent's team because they probably actually wouldn't be able to hit Ribombee? That would have been priceless. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So we got a Hatterene situation on deck. This Hatterene, I'm going to click skill swap immediately. We got him, folks. We got him. And there's no removal here, so... Well, no, there's Cloyster. But I'm feeling really good about that. Okay, we don't have Shield Dust anymore, so we are going to get hit by that, which is kind of sad. Good thinking from our opponent to know that. Or maybe they just didn't consider Shield Dust in the first place. I'm not sure which one is more likely. Okay, we see White Herb come out. Cool. I am going to go right into Goldango on this. I don't want... Yep, yeah, that, These things, I know these Psychic Terrain teams. I've used them. I know they really like their removal. We're not going to let it happen. So that's probably the last bit of removal I realistically need to fear. Question about Poltergeist. Yeah, so we will outspeed it with Scarf Tran as long as we don't let it boost up too much. Against this Indeedee, I don't see a reason to not just Nasty Plot and then kill it with Make It Rain. I mean, even if it pulls out the Mystical Fire, it's not going to do very much, and we can kill it next turn with Make It Rain. So I'm just going to boost up. We do get hit. Oh, we get it with Expanding Force. That's even better. So we can just Make It Rain here. Okay, Indeedee's gone. Poltergeist is now on a timer. You need to bring in Poltergeist or pay the price. Let's just Focus Blast. We missed. That's fine. We didn't need to hit that. We can act. Oh, we can go for it again. Okay, we hit this time. Cool. It's crazy how much Magic Bounce there is. I think we've clicked Skill Swap with Ribombee almost every game. Just Shadow Ball here. If it's Scarf Lele, it's Scarf Lele, but I doubt it. There we go. Yeah, this is a wash. Just so I don't accidentally give it a weakness policy, let's just Make It Rain. We can Shadow Ball here. Okay, I want to end this game with Sun Up, with Heatran, so let's just do... I honestly don't even think this thing can kill. It might be able... Oh, it does kill. It very much does. Cool. That's fun. So now we can do this. Yeah, we outspeed guaranteed, and we guaranteed outspeed Lele as well. Okay, that was kind of fun. We're still getting, like, absolute nothing from every game because we keep facing low ladder opponents. But, you know, that's fun. So let's start thinking about this team. Are there any ways to improve this team? I feel like Raging Bolt hasn't really been... I think Tusk is good. Goldango's been good. Ribombee's been good. Zard's been good. I think the main two Pokemon on the chopping block for me are Raging Bolt and Heatran. I think Raging Bolt and Heatran are the two. Let's see. Oh, we've got someone watching the stream. So... and now, Calamity is Coming is honorable. They're going to close the stream. However, we need to consider they know the team. They are aware of what we are packing. So that's the threat here. That's the risk. Calamity is Coming is expecting a Ribombee lead. Do we give them a Ribombee lead? I think not. I think I lead with Charizard. There we go. I'm happy with that. We're going to Mega Evo and Scorching Sands into the Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt is a very popular answer that you switch into Zard Y. Okay, so far I'm pretty happy with how this is going. We're chipping the Bolt. Let's see what kind of set it is. Looks like that's a very defensive one. Scorching Sands usually does more, so this looks like a max HP variant. Definitely not unheard of. So that's more likely to make this kind of a pivoting set. I really don't want to let my Tusk get weakened, is the thing. But at the same time, I think a Volt Switch is quite probable here. Let's go Rabombi and hope that it's not Volt Switch that comes out. Okay, we see a Switch. That's totally fine. I think this is a great time to just get up a Sticky Web. I don't feel like I really need to Stun Spore the Alomomola. I'm not too worried about that. It could be a Defog Scizor, so we might have to be ready to go into Gold to deal with that. Okay, let's go into Goldengo. We might just get knockoff. That would be a good read, but we're going to go into it and we're going to try. We get hit with the dual wing beat, fair enough. In case this is going to be like knockoff or switch, I'm just going to go right for the Shadow Ball. We can go Charizard on this. Charizard keeps gets our sun up and kind of just keeps the momentum going. We are, of course, going to get Flip turned on, but not a big deal. The other good thing about Charizard is that it blocks Tusk from coming in and getting a spin-off. Based on that Shadow Ball, it also should be noted that this is not a specially defensive Alomomola. Yeah, it is a pretty standard set, meaning Heatran, Eruption, Sun will two-shot. So if we can manage to position Heatran in, that would be great. The problem is getting Heatran in. That is really the challenge, isn't it? I think we sack Rabombi. I don't particularly feel like I need it. Thunderclap, we actually survive a Thunderclap, so I'm just going to Moonblast here. Okay, we'll get a little bit of that. I'm okay with Stun Sporing. I don't think we're going to see another Defog. Okay, we get that on Gambit. Oh, it's a Defiant Gambit. Very interesting. So that's going to make this a lot scarier, obviously. I will just Moonblast, get some damage. I'd really like to know this thing's set. Okay, that's good damage. Let's see. I think based on that damage, that is AV. Okay, so we've got AV Gambit confirmed. That's good. We can deal with AV Gambit. Let's see if Heatran can live one. Either way, no, it doesn't really matter. I think the play here is always to go into Tusk, and I think I just want a Headlong Rush. Okay, that's dangerous. So we see it's a Boots Tusk. Okay, we do manage to get that switch correct. I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to make it rain. Okay, I was hoping, obviously, to not eat that hit there. We did eat the hit, so be it. Let's go into Charizard and just go for a Weather Ball. Boots Tusk is bad news. I think that's pretty clear. Boots Tusk is bad news. But we can still win this. Okay, we see Pult come in, and it just gets... I mean, so the Pult lost speed, so the critical hit didn't really matter, other than, I suppose, giving us an extra turn of Sun. But yeah, we did get pretty lucky there. So we should acknowledge that. I'm absolutely clicking Solar Beam here. We get Mirror Coated, we get Mirror Coated. I really want Chip on this thing. Okay, that's totally fine. Going to now click Weather Ball. No real reason not to. Going to click Weather Ball. Yeah, the reason I didn't click Scorching Sands there, I didn't really care if the Raging Bolt came in. It really didn't matter to me if the Raging Bolt came in. It's going to get two-shot by Weather Ball. It's going to get two-shot by Scorching Sands. That's my take on that. So I'm really liking the look of Tusk here. Tusk can indeed live anything but like a Z. So I think I just go into Tusk. I mean, if we get hit by a Draco, like, we'll live that as long as it's not Z Draco. And it looks like it's just going to click Thunderclap. Absolutely, I'm going to click Headlong Rush here. Really no reason not to. The Scizor might die to 2, depending on the set. Alo will definitely die to 2. And great news, I can actually finish off with a Rapid Spin, so we outpace the Tusk. Nice little bonus there. Okay, this, I have really no reason... I'm not going to kill it, so I might as well Ice Spinner. Yeah, fair enough. And we'll go for a Headlong here. I do think we win this game. This Tusk cannot kill me here, which is important, so I'm still alive to deal with Raging Bolt in the end game. I think I win. I think I win this this end game. Yeah, no ground immunity is not ideal. This team definitely has some things that I would not consider advisable. And it looks like I'm just going to be able to headlong rush my way through the rest of this team. I don't think the Mega Scizor switch was great, but at the same time, my opponent was in an unwinnable trap anyway, so I get it. So at this point, the hope is a critical hit to kill my Tusk. So let's see. If this is Adamant Max, a critical hit will do it. So we're not going to let that opportunity arise. We're going to go into Zard here. And we're going to Weather Ball. And now we go right back into Tusk. We click Headlong Rush twice and we win. So the only way this thing can kill me here is if it's Scarf, and of course then Heatran would finish it off. So we get a solid win there. I mean, the team is winning, but to be honest, it feels like we're winning from like Elmer's glue and popsicle sticks and dreams. I feel like I've been winning because I've been playing well, not because this team is good. Which I know that may sound arrogant. Maybe it is. But truthfully, I do think I've been outplaying my opponents and narrowly winning every game. So I'm not optimistic about this team actually being any kind of good. Although Trishula in chat say, I was wrong, you don't lose to Mega Scizor. In all fairness, you did say that before I put it on a Heatran. So I'll give you that. Would you swap Raging Bolt with Sandy Shocks? It's an interesting question. No, because there's no Terra, and there's Gliscor and Landorus in the tier. Would Wake be good? Wake would be fantastic. Wake is banned, though. That's the problem there. I still think these slots that are... Once again, we've been seeing 4 Pokemon doing all the work. Heatran and Raging Bolt have kind of been sitting on the sidelines. My concern with Raging Bolt is that it lets Boots Tusk in pretty easily. This team would be better with a Shedinja. You're wrong. Let's take a look and see if there are any kind of any interesting fire types. I could see... Well, the problem about Booster Moth is that there's no Terra. So Booster Moth ends up just being a very, very inconsistent Pokemon. Volcarona is interesting. I think Arcanine Hisui is really worth a shot. It might be worth a shot. Actually, and that someone else made a good point, praying for the Stall MU. I added on Specs Heatran because it beat Stall. We're no longer beat Stall because it's Scarf Heatran. So we've got to respond. We've got to answer that. We've got to figure that out. School is going well. Currently in a new semester, but I'm optimistic. Here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna get a little interesting, but I want to give this a try. We're going to go Blaziken over Raging Bolt with Fire Z, SD, CC, Flare Blitz, Protect. And we're going to go Victini with a Band. I don't know if this will be good, but I want to do it because it looks funny and cool. And I don't think the other team can handle Stall, to be honest. I think if the other team faces a Stall, it's over. So I'm in an interesting spot where because I have AV Tusk, I could lead that on Diancie. Would a Mega Diancie... Oh, never mind. That would still blow up my Tusk. Let's lead Rabombi. We will have to go for the read, sadly. See, this is the problem. I feel like every Mega Diancie team just forces me into this 50-50. It does not feel good. Maybe we put more HP, or maybe we just start leading Goldengo. Maybe, yeah, probably leading Goldengo is the play. Yeah, because like there we just got gamed on and now we're cooked. I'll skill swap again. I'm predicting it's going to Mega Evolve here. Why are you doing this? Okay, I'm going to Sticky Web. If we get... Okay, you know what? GG. All right, fair enough. Actually, no. It's not technically over yet. It's not technically over yet. We can still remove with Tusk. Let me go gold here. But it's really... like that was terrible. That was really bad. Let's not... No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was awful, awful, awful. Let me go Tusk here. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just get rolled. Like, what are you going to do? I mean, I stand by the decisions I made, but sometimes you just get red every time. I'm predicting a Gambit switch here, which is why I went into Tusk. Why'd you do that? I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I got red. I think that was a poor choice, though, because... See, if you let your Diancie die, you don't have a ghost type to stop my Tusk from removing, and then my Rabombi can come back in. But there was also a Superior there, so that was just kind of... No, I didn't get stream sniped there. Sometimes you just get red. Sometimes somebody just clicks all the right buttons. It is what it is. I think I made good plays. But, you know, sometimes you click the wrong buttons. That's just something you always got to learn with Pokemon. It does suck that we faced, like 5 Mega Diancies. We've seen one, like, every... Well, no, we've seen, like, 3. What, 3 in 4 games? That's pretty bad. Like, Diancie? It's like 10% usage. Statistically, we should not have seen one yet. But anyway. Let's go. Obviously, let's just set up a Sticky Web. We can Stun Spore this. Paralyzing it is nice. Could be good for Blaziken later. Yeah, I'm gonna click Moonblast. Let's go Zard. Actually, that's not a great call, is it? That's fine. We can Mega Evo next turn. Get our sun up, start being scary, and, you know, we might even get a little paralysis. We do get a little paralysis. We love that. I'll Mega Evo. Question to Solar Beam. I think I Weather Ball instead. I do think you want to preserve your Olo here. You know, okay, I guess not. I'm really confused as to why you don't want to preserve your Olo when there's a Blaziken around, but fair enough. This is Boots, which means it can't kill us with anything because it's not Z. So we're just going to Weather Ball again. We will live anything. Yeah, we're not going to love taking a darts, but we'll live a darts. Latios comes in. Okay. This seems like... Was that Tusk? Boots? I think it was, right? Yeah, it was Boots Tusk. I feel like the way I win this endgame is probably with Blaziken. I think I can sack Rabombi here. I think that's acceptable. Okay, we got hit with a Luster Purge. That's fine. V-Create actually has a chance to kill, which is insane. Let's do that. That sounds good to me. Okay, Draco misses, and we get the kill. How funny is that, folks? You gotta like the stream for that. A Victini just one-shot a Mega Latios. Come on now. That's pretty cool. You know that's pretty cool. I do not care. I do not care if I die to a Headlong Rush here. I just go into Zard, and then I win. So, do what you will. I fear not. And it looks like it's a really slow Tusk anyway. So, yeah, that's tough. Okay, we're going to finish this up. Thank God it's booster defense. I really should have thought about that. That really could have just been about to be booster speed. I should have gone Blaziken and click Protect. That was a foolhardy error. But fortunately, it turned out to not be booster. The wrong booster. Let's just go Weather Ball. Okay, yeah, that's not going to live. Yeah, this is... I mean, does Weather Ball or Solar Beam do more? Solar Beam does a tiny bit more. Let's go for that. It doesn't matter if Charizard dies. Like, this is fine. Like, I just go into this. Like, I just click Close Combat. Yeah, this is over. Wonder if Blaziken could counter lead Mega Diancie. Could I just lead and like click close combat? Would that work? Maybe. It's an interesting idea. Let's go Blitz. GG. Let's get the next one loaded. This game's over. I feel like this team is a little bit more threatening because the Raging Bolt just wasn't doing anything. At the same time, maybe we didn't need it to do much, but I think I like the idea of Blaziken on webs better. And our opponent's timer stalling. That's mature. Or maybe they're not timer stalling. Maybe they're... I don't know what they could be calculating. Okay, no, they're not timer stalling. They're a good sport. Don't harass them. I gotta be more careful about what I say on stream because you guys are crazy, or at least not most of you, but some of you guys are crazy. And you like yeah, that's another thing. If I think someone's stream sniping, that's I suspect. I don't know. Don't harass people. That's the summary. Do I skill swap immediately? I think a better middle ground, because it covers both Tachyon and Hatterene, is just go Victini. Yeah, that's fine. Let's check that damage. That is not... Oh, wait, actually, is that Specs? That looks like Specs. That's crazy. That's Specs? Wow. Victini, you are one fat... Jeez. Okay, let's check. And we just blow it up. We kill it. Okay. Victini, I'm liking this Victini. I don't know. I think this is doing more than Heatran. Interesting. Let's go Rabombi, because I'm getting the sense I'm about to get knocked off. And if I go into Rabombi, I can live that. Let's check the damage on that. Okay, that could be Scarf. Let's go Zard. Hatterene comes in. Interesting. I don't want to get paralyzed, but it's really not the end of the world, so let's just do this. Okay, cool. Let's just go. Yeah, like, if I get paralyzed, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. If I were to get nuzzled there. Chipping Hatterene is also good for... Okay, it looks like... Yeah, GG. Honestly, there were just no fire resists. Like, this team just did not have fire resists, was the problem. Somebody asked, what's the goal of skill swap on Rabombi? The goal of skill swap is to take Magic Bounce away from Mega Diancie, Mega Sableye, etc., so we can set up. Agera63 Gaming says, if Bolt is back on the team, that would be insane offensive combo. Pharaoh can't stop Bolt, and Victini comes in and gives out too much damage. I'm not really following the logic there, because nobody's switching a Pharaoh in to deal with a Victini. So it's one thing if you're talking about two Pokemon that chip similar things, like say, I don't know, say we have like a Calm Mind. I don't know, that's not a good... I'm trying to think of something that chips Pharaoh. Okay, let's say like we added on like an Ogerpon to this team, which is not a great example because... Or like an Ogerpon Cornerstone. We add on a Cornerstone. It's like, oh, it can knock off, it can low kick Pharaoh, and then Raging Bolt. They can work together to ship down Pharaoh. But nobody's switching in a Pharaoh to deal with Victini. So it's not really like a great core, if you know what I mean. Let's lead with Rabombi. I don't believe Scarf is a set. I'm calling that Scarf is not a set. Thank God. Okay, we can calc that damage. We can calc that damage. To Rabombi. Specs would do way too much, so this is a bulky set. This is a bulky set. So this is Assault Vest. And I think it's more actually, yeah, based on that damage, this has no investment at all. So this is going to be like a fully specially defensive. Sun's going to be up. Come on now. Come on, Calc Dex. There we go. Yeah, this is actually about to live a Zard hit if we bring it in. This will live a Zard hit, which is hilarious. So I think we go Victini. I feel like that's the better option. Let's go into this and V-Create. Probably here's what's going to happen. The Lando will come in. We're going to go gold. Oh, okay. That works too. let's go for this again. Cool. We just killed the best answer to Charizard. I'm happy with that. Pult comes in, takes webs. That's great. We can go into our AV Tusk here. This can handle most of what a Pult wants to do. Okay, that's specs. That's fine. We can handle that. Let's just go for the knockoff. Okay, Lando comes in. Rocky Helmet. Okay, defensive Lando is what we're looking at here. We have lost Rabombi, though. I think we do go gold here. Okay, rocks go up. Obviously not what we want to see, but that's fine. We chip Lando a lot here. That's great. And if Gambit comes in, we do have Focus Blast, and I fully intend to click it. We hit, folks, we hit Focus Blast. Incredible news. I'm not going to risk it again. Let's just go for the Make It Rain here. So I would like to remove rocks. I don't think we need to remove rocks to win, but I would like to. I think Tusk Ice Spinner here is probably my best play. Okay, we killed a Lopunny. At this point, we don't need to remove rocks to win. We can just win with fire types. And we don't want to let this thing remove. Let's go check that knockoff damage from earlier. So let's say the Lando did have an item. Let's say like leftovers. We did knock it off at -1. We would be expecting to do, and how much did we do? We did 16. That would indicate a very defensive Lando. So we will outspeed here. So I'm comfortable just clicking Ice Spinner. Yeah, we're very much going to win this game. We can just go for Headlong Rush here. Yeah. And then we can just chip down the Pult. This is it's a Specs Pult. It's not Clear Body. I suspect it may be changed to Clear Body after this game. Yeah, and there we see the forfeit. Okay, GG. And we are just getting absolutely no points. We keep just farming low ladder. I really wish we faced someone decent, but we have not faced a player, I don't think, within 100 elo of us the entire stream. Do you think this Victini can KO Garganacl? A defensive one? Definitely not. Especially a defensive one, I suspect has a chance. I think it's a roll. That's going to be my call. Let's see. Choice banned. Garganacl, OU Curse. Sure. Oh boy, not even close. Wow. No. I was so wrong. Garg eats this for breakfast. That's unbelievable. Actually, it's 100, 130. I guess I should have known, maybe. Holy crap. Yeah, no. We're not doing anything to a Garg. But that's why we have the entire rest of the team. Every other Pokemon on the team does a ton of damage to Garg. Can Victini KO Avalugg? No, nothing can KO Avalugg. Come on, guys. Let's be serious. So here's the problem. We're sitting here playing this team, and okay, let's see what 1400s. Okay, good. Mid 15. Awesome. Like, we're sitting here playing this team, not really getting any valuable testing because nobody on ladder is a gamer. That's sort of where I'm feeling like we're at. And then we'll get to test our Garg theory, by the way. This team does not look like it can handle a Charizard. Just want to say that. It does not look like it can handle a Charizard. Let's go Rabombi. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we live a triple, not a Banded Axle, actually. Not a bad. Let's go Blaziken. Okay, we see that is definitely banded damage, so good to know. Oh, we can go for a Swords Dance here, just to kind of scare the packs. And then we can go back into Rabombi on the Haze. That's the plan. Okay, and we do also confirm the Pex does have Haze, so good to know. I'm actually going to go for a Stun Spore here to potentially catch the Gliscor switching in. Sometimes on the likely Sticky Web, people will really like to get up their Toxic Orb. And, of course, okay, like, that's not bad either. Little Stun Spore on the Corviknight is not bad at all, so we can just get up our webs here. Okay, yeah, good switch to Gliscor, actually. I kind of like that. That was a little bit clever. I'm actually thinking we just... So here's the funny thing I could do. I could do a funny, and I could take away its poison heal. But that feels pretty unnecessary. Let's just go hard Zard Y. Oh, it's SD. Interesting. So Facade's not going to kill. And we actually probably are going to... Come on, CalcDex. And we're probably going to kill, depending on the set. So I'm absolutely just going to Mega Evolve and Weather Ball here. Nothing will... Unless it's a rock move, Gliscor, but that's very rare on Swords Dance set. Yeah, it's especially defensive AV. So... Obviously, did I love taking that hit? No, I did not. But it was fine. Okay, we go for the Solar Beam, caught the Pex. Okay. I want to preserve Zard. I think Zard is good and Sun is really nice here. So let's go Victini. Let's V-Create. Why not? Yeah, cool. So... something's going to have to come in on this. Maybe Guard can do it. Maybe Guard can come in and take it. But it's not going to like it. I also think Goldango is a very valid way of getting some breaking here. Guard comes in and it takes it like a champ. It didn't care about that at all. Let's go into Tusk. And let's get a knockoff going. Okay, Corv comes in. That's fine. Let's go into gold, obviously. I did know Blaziken can learn Earthquake. I don't think it's that good, though. One thing I'm interested to see. Blaziken and Sun. +2. +2. Z in Sun. That would do quite a bit. Maybe kill the Pex. Okay, let's just... that's actually... We saw this was very, very specially defensive. Looks like Make It Rain will still kill. Let's just go for that. I think just a pure Make It Rain here is going to... Yeah, that'll kill even max special defensive Gliscor. Okay, we see Pex come in. I'm totally happy to just click Nasty Plot here, I think. I really don't mind this. This Pex is one of the big obstacles. Venusaur. The question is to Nasty Plot again, or do I just take it out? So let's say I get up to... Oh, so that's defense. Let's say I get up to here. And let's say this is a... Come on, what are we doing now? Let's say this is a Mega Venusaur of the specially defensive variety. Looks like it's still likely to die. So let's Nasty Plot up again. Okay, Giga Drain, that's a good sign that that's all it has. And now let's just Make It Rain. Although I think we've seen the Weavile is banded, I believe, based on the damage it did to Blaziken. Yeah, so we're actually not too afraid of Weavile either, which is funny. It's looking like we're just going to Goldango all over our opponent here. But I don't want to get too greedy with setup. We really have no reason to get greedy with setup. We can just attack. Because we have a lot of other threats. That's another thing. A mistake a lot of people make. They'll get too greedy with setup and go for a full team sweep. It's like, we don't need a full team sweep. We do not need a full team sweep here. Like, what if we get like hit with like an Earth Power critical hit, for example? If I tried to boost up here, good example, like Earth. Just go for the attacks, do damage. When you have an opportunity to kill like 3 Pokemon, just take it. Don't get greedy and try to go for 6 unless you need that to have a chance to win. Like, if you're in a terrible spot and your only chance is a full team sweep, go for it. Get greedy. Being greedy when it's your only way out is just being smart. But in a case like this, I am not in a bad spot. If my opponent predicts my Make It Rain and goes Corv, okay, then I click Shadow Ball. I'm not the one with my back against the wall here. I don't care. I don't care if my opponent... So yeah, I'm just going to go for a Make It Rain. Okay, Pex come... Like, see? I got red. Oh no. So what? Let's Shadow Ball. See? Like, I don't care. This Pex is dying. And yeah, we see the forfeit. Okay, GG. And there we get another 9 points. This is a slog. This is a slog. I mean, we're 8-1. That's pretty good. But like, jeez. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. Also, a quick posture check. Let's keep our backs straight. Don't want to have back problems when we get older. This is a little slow, I won't lie. Is NatDex washed? I mean, the latter is. We faced like the top echelon we've seen is like 1600s players. And we've just been like picking off 1500s players for like 6 to 8 points apiece. Okay, 1600s. This is as good as it's gonna get, guys. And this is a sample team. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at this sample team. All right, let's see. I really like Banded Victini here. I think Banded Victini is super good. Let's check how Banded Victini does against Gambit Sucker Punch. Okay. It does not go. Cool. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I like Banded Victini here. I think it looks good. Boots Earth Power is obviously... Actually, wait, hold up. This thing cannot touch Goldango. Guys, the Terrapagos cannot touch Goldango as long as we keep it intact. That's amazing news. I really just want to lead Rabombi. I think it's simple and effective. I'm going to start with a Stun Spore because I think this thing being paralyzed would be amazing. Great. And now let's just go for the webs. Yeah. And now, I mean, Tusk is leftovers. And it's booster attack. So we can actually go Victini and we can just start V-creating stuff here. Okay, there goes one of them. Gambit, it's going to be a pursuit prediction here. I'm going to swap. Okay, good, we got it. And now I have no reason not to click Headlong Rush. Okay, Great Tusk is not going to take that super well. And I will go gold here. Probably, if our opponent's good, they will predict us. We do get Ice Spinner. Well played. Let's make it rain. Gambit comes in. Let's Focus Blast. We hit, once again, good stuff from gold. Now, I don't know if that critical hit mattered, is the thing. Yeah, so we're going to make it rain here. We don't want to risk missing. Good stuff. We're just going to make it rain again. Cool. That's fine. I don't really mind as long as we don't let ourselves get removed on. That's really the big deal. And it's looking like we can win. I'm feeling good about victory here. I think Blaziken is the correct option, but let me just think about it so I don't throw this. I think my way to win is going to be mostly Tusk. But yeah, let's go Blaziken here. Let's tact, so we outspeed. Good. And now we'll just go for we'll keep it simple. Not going to go for any reads, just going to go for a close combat, pick up our kill. Raging Bolt comes out. Okay. And this is the Z-Dragon thing.
Learn how you can be all you can be at GoArmy.com.
I don't think I mind that. I think I just take my close combat and leave. I accept this damage and walk out. Okay, now let's check if Tusk will die to a Z-Draco. It will. Tusk will die. So let's go Tusk and Ice Spinner. Yeah, we're definitely in the driver's seat here. Yeah, like this thing wanting to spin is actually not really a problem at this stage. So, yeah, because I can just do this, and then I can spin again. And then I can outspeed and kill the Victini. And we can just win like that. Nice and simple. Now, what if that went wrong? Well, then I could just... Ban Victini's going to beat Scarf Victini. So I wasn't too worried about that possibility. Whew. Okay, well, we're still farming. We're 9-1. Also, guys, I want to just use this as a little reminder here. To those of you that say, oh, low ladder players, I can beat top level players, but man, low ladder players get me because they make such stupid plays that don't make any sense. If that were true, and it is, they do make ridiculous plays, I would be a lot worse off than 9-1 right now. Positioning, making good decisions that cover lots of options, and just generally having a solid game plan, like realizing what you need to do and which Pokemon you need to get in to win, will get you wins, however weird your opponent plays. So just to note that. If you think you're losing because your opponent is just some like low ladder noob that doesn't know what they're doing, that's probably not the issue. Okay. And still thinking of a name for my channel says, I think the only special attack Kartana can handle is Sludge Bomb. That's funny. Hopefully not still watching the stream. I love Blaziken here. Oh my gosh, guys. Like Fire Z Blaziken. Whew. It's going to be pretty fire. I'm scared of Raging Bolt, of course. I am scared of Raging Bolt. I almost wonder if we should go like sub on Zard or something like that. Sub Zard would be actually kind of epic. But, well, no, but it doesn't stay in for many turns, which is the concern there. Let's just start with Rabombi. I think that's a fairly solid decision. Mega Banette is a really good spin blocker is the problem. Because it can like come in and threaten with D-Bond, so it can effectively spin block twice. Think Lewis says, one day there may be a meta where having unhinged plays is viable. If we have a meta where just clicking like random moves goes well, we have a terrible, terrible metagame. I might get taunted immediately. Let's see. Good, I did not get taunted immediately. That would have been tragic. I just Moonblast, right? Like, I feel like I just Moonblast, because then this thing won't be able to take Tusk hits, in theory. I'm really happy that I'm not dying to this Banette. I don't know why I'm not dying to this Banette, but I'm loving it. Let's go gold. Every time. Okay, like, that's fine. I don't care. As long as the spin doesn't come off, we're doing okay. I can go into Tusk on this. I think that'll take EQ. That'll take whatever weird stuff this Lando wants to pull. I'm not really sure. I could go Zard, but I'm a little bit worried about the Stone Edge read. So I think Tusk is a solid middle ground here. The MMA Aussie says, playing middle ground over and over isn't fun. Sometimes you want to win by reading their soul. Oh my god, that's Bando. Let's go Zard. Good read. I mean, that was wild, but like, good read. What can I say? Let's go Rabombi. I'm on the dragon move, hopefully. That was a great read. Bando is terrible, though, so it says something about our opponent that they're using Bando. We got Volt switched on. Okay, we're getting gamed on, guys. We might be facing an actual foe. So we got to be scared of that. Okay, but this, I know this is Bando, so I don't know why you'd go into that. Because I can just threaten to kill you with Zard. Which I'm pretty sure does just kill. Yeah, this is like a max HP variant. Like no HP, which I guarantee, you're not a fat Bando. That's not a thing. I refuse to believe the possibility and in any world that you are a fat Bando. Did I miscalc? I'm just gonna make sure, because I think I might have accidentally calced adamant, maybe like soft sand. That does 59 max. It could be soft sand adamant, but that's still not scarf. Okay, we're just gonna blow up an Ogerpon. Cool. That's fine. That works. I'm okay with that. Let's go. Let's go gold. I think we're gonna get dragon moved here. But also, like, everything at this point is killing treads, so I'm feeling a lot less pressured to keep my spin blocker around. Does that make sense? Okay, we do get Dracoed. Cool. I'm glad I got that read right. Now we can go for a nice little Shadow Ball. Treads is going to come in. We get a nice Spadef drop and a critical hit. But, wow, I'm actually going to have to Focus Blast to kill this thing. This is like an AV Treads. We miss. That's kind of unfortunate, but I guess I can't really complain given how we got into that position. Yeah, I really can't complain too much. But this is a super fat Treads. Let's go Victini and V-Create. I think that's my best choice here. Because this is just going to, like, threaten to kill pretty much everything. And if Treads comes back in, we'll still outspeed it. Because, as I said, this is a super fat Treads. This is a max Spadef AV Treads we're facing here. Are there any mons in NatDex you feel are unhealthy right now? I don't think I'm qualified to say what's healthy and not in NatDex. I don't think I'm that good at NatDex yet. I'm going to stay in and click V-Create. I think chipping this thing is really important. Oh my god, it's Scarf. Guys, it's Scarf. That's actually really good for the end game. I'm really happy to see that. What? You're a Scarf defensive Raging Bolt? What? But what? I don't know what to say. I genuinely, I don't know what to say. Dr. Bogner asks, how essential would you class having the ability to burn your opponent on team? Not that essential. You don't need Wisp users on your team. Will-O-Wisp is a great move. Flame Body is a great ability. But if you have Pokemon that deal with the common physical threats that you would need to Wisp, you're fine. Okay, we kill that. I'm so shocked. Funny enough, like, I think we actually can live hits from this because it's defense boosting. So I'm just going to Scorching Sands here. Okay, we get a nice little burn. Yeah, it clicks. Like, this is the, I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. This is the most absurd Raging Bolt I've ever seen. Let's go Tusk on this. Let's go Ice Spinner. I don't... Okay, fine. I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Let's not choke this. Let me just click knockoff. Let's I think Ice Spinner will kill here. So let's just do that. Okay, cool. That's good damage. If this thing clicks Rock Polish, I don't know what to, I'm not gonna even know what to say. Please don't click Rock Polish. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Landorus, don't you click Rock Polish now. Oh, thank God. It clicked the worst move ever to use in that spot. Explosion. Thank the heavens. Okay, let's just... I don't know. Debond, sure, you got me. Okay, well, we've clawed our way into 1800s facing 1600s and 1500s players. I suspected the Lando was banned, and I think it was, but it also could have been Adamant Soft Sand, technically. Yeah, Scarf Defensive Bolt. I mean, that's... I don't even know. Actually, like... Bolt? Like... Do you need... I was looking at the special attack. I wonder if you need to go minus... Like, let's just quickly figure out how insane that was. You need to take away special attack to get a defense boost. Oh my god, guys. Guys. Don't run that ever. I'm going to quickly take a bathroom break. But guys, don't ever run Scarf Defensive Raging Bolt. Okay, and also somebody in the chat saying you set the sun after he Dracoed, so he got proto defense. Yes, true. So actually, I think I was incorrect, but didn't it get a defense boost when it came in again? I could have sworn it did. Maybe I'm just tripping and saying BS though. What do we want to lead with here? Let's lead with Rabombi this time. Cool. Let's set up webs. I will say Roost on Zard is kind of appealing too. I've not clicked Air Slash. Like that's rough. I don't like that this King Gambit is existing. Due to Stun Spore or to Moonblast that is the question. I hate that it's Defiant. This is so rough. Okay, I mean it's not it's NatDex. You don't have AV. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. I think probably Stun Sporing is the right option, so we have a chance of cheesing it later. This is a rough matchup. But like Sucker kills, yeah. Let's go into this. Let's get in Zard. We got a chip. I mean, honestly, this is terrible. We got a triple priority. This is not good. This is not good, guys. With a Defiant Gambit? Yeah. This is what we call a rough matchup. I think Blaziken is our way out. I think that's the way we do this, is Blaziken. I'm going to go Blaziken here. Please don't attack. Good. Let's SD. Good. We can Blitz here and always kill. So I'm not going to... Or do I use my Z to preserve my... No. Let's just Blitz. We Blitz, we kill. I think we still have enough health that we can... No, we can't take it. We can Protect here to kind of scout. Okay, it is Thunderclapping, so I can go into Tusk here. Okay, because I think it's... I can't remember if it was Z-Draco or Choiced or whatever, but we can Headlong Rush here. Tusk comes in. We obviously always just go gold here. We always just go gold. Yeah, I was wrong about the Bolt. I thought it got Proto defense in the second time it came in too, but maybe I remember incorrectly. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to make it rain. Or do we click Focus Blast in case the Gambit comes in? Let's do that. Okay, we're just going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's get Zard in. Let's just go for the Weather Ball. Based on that damage... This is so tough. I feel like I'm just in an unwinnable corner here. Maybe I should have predicted that coming in. This is I mean, oh my god. This seems like a team just designed to smoke Sun Webs almost particularly. I probably should have Scorching Sanded it on the way in. I was getting too lazy playing because of all these subpar players we've been facing. But that was an unfortunate like min roll, at least if this is a non-invested one. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think this through. Our way to win is the Gambit getting paralyzed. Our way to win is the Gambit getting paralyzed. With that in mind, what decisions do we make? How vital is Zard? I'm worried if the Olo kind of manages to get its way back up. I think I just Scorching Sands here. We maybe get a burn. Okay, we do get Dragon there. So I was correct in calling out what the Raging Bolt would do. I figured it would just go for the Z-Dragon, and it did. I wonder if I go Victini here, you turn into Blaziken. So then I can have Blaziken to threaten the Tusk. And Olo. Let's try that. I'm going to eat a Thunderclap here on the way out. But as I said, we are playing assuming the Gambit gets paralyzed. When you are in a really bad spot in a game, you say, what hacks do I need to win? And then you assume it is going to happen. That's the way you can win. Maybe with Blaziken being a resource, perhaps I called failure too quickly, but I don't think we did. I think we're in a really, really tough spot. Flip turn will not do much. It will not put me into bullet punch range. So I'm going to... If I Z here, I do have a chance to kill, but not a good one. So I will SD. Okay, that's fine. I will just close combat here. Yeah, I could have used the Toxic Miss, but I guess I can't really expect that. Scizor Sack. That's surprising, but we love that. We absolutely love that. Because as I said, the way we win this is the Gambit dying. Okay, this is pretty clear. I always click close combat here. Yeah, there's no reason to click anything else. We get the kill. I'm pretty sure I just win with Great Tusk normally now. I don't know why my opponent did what they did. Okay, they do not get paralyzed. Fair enough. I think I just go Great Tusk and Headlong. Let me check if I kill with Headlong. Oh. So this gets a little tricky here, because I don't actually kill with a Headlong Rush. Because this is a max HP Gambit, and Gambit is busted, so it doesn't die. So I think what I actually do... God. Knock off into Headlong. Doesn't even look like it has great odds to kill. That's pretty good odds to kill. Like 13... Not really. It's not great. That gives me about a 50-50 shot. There is also, of course, the paralysis plan. Let's think about this. That's crazy that that doesn't kill. I think I go Victini and Fish for the non-para first, because it's going to be very easy for the Tusk to just rapid spin on me anyway. I'm trying to figure out if I have faulty logic here. This is a tough end game. Yeah, I think we go for the para first. Okay, no para. All right, now we go for the knockoff. Or actually, yeah, I mean, we need a para. We need a para. Okay, we got a good roll on that. Good, there we go. That's what we needed. This is likely to kill now. Okay, we see Sucker. No kill. Not great, obviously. I'm going to rapid spin here. Got to hope for a para. And we got to hope for a critical hit on Tusk. Yeah, so we didn't get the paras we needed, is really what it comes down to. We didn't get the paras we needed. I still have a chance to critical hit here. Yeah, we didn't get what we needed. I think I played it pretty well. I probably could have made some more aggressive reads, because that was a pretty bad matchup. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah, unfortunate. You know, we parried Gambit kind of knowing that would be crucial in the end game, but it just didn't. We didn't get what we needed. I mean, we didn't get the kill. We didn't get the paralysis. It was honestly pretty sad. All right, here we go. We're facing a Heatran, but honestly, we don't have that much of an issue with Heatran. It's not great for Victini, but most of the team isn't too bothered. Let's just lead with Ribombee. I think that's a fair choice. Let's just Sticky Web. I mean, this thing can dual Wing Beat, it can Bullet Punch, whatever, but it's not really going... I'm not going to let it get a defog off if that's what it's hoping for. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball here. Hydrapple comes out. Okay, fair. That's a critical hit, so this is an Assault Vest Hydrapple. Is what I'm seeing. Let's go into Ribombee because I'm expecting a Dragon move here. And we can go for a Moonblast. Either damage the Hydrapple or the Heatran will come in, and then we can hit the Heatran with a Stun Spore, which is pretty nice. So yeah, sure enough, there's the Dragon move. Let's go for that Moonblast. We see Scizor come in. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go right back into Gold. We get U-turned on, that's fine. We don't let it defog. I don't think we need to predict. I think that we have a really solid matchup this game. I'm not feeling worried about this. Let's go Tusk here. It could be double defog, but I doubt it. And we can always just reset webs with Ribombee anyway. Probably going to be a Z Lando. I do like Tusk this game. Let's sack Ribombee on probably, I'm going to guess like a Z Flying. Yeah, there we go. Let's go Zard. This is an offensive Lando, so we can just Weather Ball here. Hydrapple's not going to like taking this. It'll take it, but it's not going to like it. And this will kill Landorus. Okay, we see Heatran come in. Please don't be Air Balloon. Cool. So we can now just Scorching Sands, and that will kill... Oh no, that will not kill. But Heatran is not killing us with Magma Storm either, so it's fine. Hopefully it's not like Power Gem or something like that. Okay, we burn the Hydrapple, so that's good. I go for an Air Slash here. We will live any hit this thing can dish out. Yeah, no going all out on the Fickle Beam, unfortunately, for our hero Hydrapple. I think Weather Ball here. Actually, I don't know why Air Slash. I think Weather Ball did just as much, but we can just Solar Beam here. Probably going to see a Heatran double here to stall, but that's fine. Okay, fair enough. I think we can go... I'm surprised to see Hydro. We can go Great Tusk here. Okay, I'm going to go Gold, obviously. And let's Nasty Plot, because honestly, this team does not look ready for that. Okay, let's go into Zard. Hopefully on the EQ. Hopefully not on a Stone Edge. Good. That's what we want to see. Let's Scorching Sands. I think I'm feeling like a read. Okay. It's still... Oh, Okay, that sucked, obviously, right? Like that blows. That really sucks. I thought it would be rocks. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. Also, can we talk about a toxic Feeny? Like what? Anyway, let's do this. Blitz kills here, so I don't need to SD. Lando's down. Cool. That's insane though that we're facing a guy using toxic Feeny and we're not winning is wild. Oh, but it's not the ability, so guess that's counts for something. Not sure what that something is, but it counts for something. I think we can maybe win this with Tusk, so I'm just going to Inferno Overdrive here, take the damage. Okay, we get Toxic. Right. Let's go gold. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. Let's Nasty Plot. We can probably kill a Heatran with Focus Blast. We've got to hit this, but let's do it. Gold. Gold's hit rate has been okay today. Okay, good. We do it. It's a shame that the game came down to a Focus Blast, but life is life. We can now win with our fire Pokemon, so I'm just going to make it rain here just to get as much damage on this Hydrapple as possible, pave the path for Victini, and I can Shadow Ball here. Yeah, Telepathy, Rest, Toxic. I mean, it's just not a good set, though. Like, Misty Terrain is really good. If you're going to do, like, a Toxic recovery Pokemon, just don't have it be a Tapu Fini. Like, this is more so just silly than big brain. I guess it shocks your opponent, and there's something to be said for that, but I'm not particularly impressed. Yeah, we're just going to Shadow Ball here. Well, let's think about this. Yeah. We can just Shadow Ball here. Based on that thing outspeeding, Keldeo here is the speed is at 231. Blaziken can outspeed here. Let's just do that. Let's go with Victini. And we'll Bolt Strike. Okay, good. As long as we hit this, we win the game. As long as we hit this. Okay, we hit it. We're good. That's GG, basically. Go Blaziken here, just to ensure we don't have too many shenanigans going on. You can Blitz. That's actually scary. I'm a little worried. I kind of forgot about the defog component of this situation. We might just get smoked here. Yeah, Tusk's not living. I got too lazy in this endgame. My bad, guys. Yeah. No, that's totally on me. Should not have let Gold... When did I let Gold die? Should not have let Gold die. There. That was a total blunder. Just got careless. Oh, we were actually facing someone good. I should have locked in. I didn't realize. I thought everyone we were facing was garbage. Yeah, no, I totally threw that endgame. Totally threw that endgame. That's my bad. Yeah, totally threw. Sorry, guys. No, well, if we meet again on ladder, we meet again on ladder. I'm not too, I don't need like a run. I mean, I threw the end game. If I just did not sack Gold, we would have been absolutely fine there. But I did sack Gold. You know what happens. Okay, let's do this. Let's lead Rabombi. If we get up webs, it's pretty much over. Oh yeah, I guess you guys can't see my win loss. We're at 10-3 right now. Okay, here we go. Let's. I don't know why it was so hard to pick Diancie lead against a Rabami. I'm sorry. I'm being moody. Let's go for skill swap. Let's hope it works. I could have led with like Goldengo and done some stuff, but I probably would have been a better idea. But we're gonna do this. Okay, yeah, we got cooked. It's over. Let's go gold here. What elo? Okay, we're actually facing someone decent, so let's try here. Let's double Rabombi. Okay, it stayed in for some reason. It was okay with dying. Let's go gold. I don't understand this. I don't understand that one bit. We're gonna make it rain this time. I don't know what it is with staying in with Diancie, but okay. Yeah, and like now, like I don't know why that didn't happen the first time. Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, that's kind of funny, actually. That's actually really funny. Let's go for webs here. Okay. I mean, look, it's a bunch of 50-50s. That's kind of what it is. But I probably should have just led with Goldengo. You know, but whatever. Right? It is what it is. Let's go Zard here. Actually, let's go Victini. Is probably a little better. Okay, yeah, Defog. I was hoping to get like a more paralysis, obviously, but I can't really complain. Let's V-create. Okay, Corv's dead, so if we get up hazards, they're staying. That's good. Let's just do this again. Okay, here we go. It's another read. I'm going to skill swap here. Okay, we got it this time. Yeah, let's go for webs. Or do I stun spore here? Because no, let's get up webs. I think Blaziken SD is the correct play. Cool. Let's CC. Actually, I'm gonna make a call here. I'm gonna call the Lando coming in and go for Z-Fire. It's a good mid ground because it also covers, well, it covers a lot of stuff. But I think the Lando is gonna come in here. Actually, but the Lando might be Scarf. The Lando might be the, yeah, you know what, let's do it. Because Z will also kill Diancie here, obviously. Okay, never mind. We killed a useless Arctozolt, so that was not good. I'm gonna SD. because I don't think the Lando is going to stay in and take this, because an offensive Lando dies, and I'm predicting this is an offensive Lando. I think you sack something here. Actually, do I need to make these reads? Maybe not. If I hit Ogerpon, would I die here? If I hit a Lola Tails, I'd die, but then I could probably win with Tusk and Zard. 309. Yeah, actually, I probably just blitz here. I don't think I need to make reads. I never protect here. That's not the move. Because as I say, yeah, this thing will okay, so it turns out SD would have been correct, but that's still fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to take my damage and get out of here. Okay, we see U-turn come out. So I'm saying I'm looking at my opponent's team. I'm going to make an assumption based on their team composition here that this is... I'm saying that this is a Scarf Lando. No other Lando set makes sense. So I'm going to click Scorching Sands here. And I'm not going to Mega Evolve because I think the U-turn into Tails is coming. It's not Scarf Lando. We just got hit with a rock move. Our opponent is fully relying on Arctozolt as speed in National Dex OU. All in on the Arctozolt. So be it. Well played. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah, I mean, hey, I find it shocking that on a team like that you would rely fully on Arctozolt as your only form of speed control. I think that was a really wild team comp to be up that high on ladder. It wasn't crazy high, like just 1800s, but I was still shocked by that. Yeah, like, no, that being your only form of speed is just wild. I don't know what to say to that one. Okay. Venusaur doing Venusaur things. I don't think we really need to preserve this. At the same time, probably gold is going to be predicted on the swap in. Let's just go Victini on the... Okay, Air Balloon. They run Air Balloon, but all right. Let's just V-create here. Okay, we'll blow up Venu. Critical hit, that probably mattered. Almost certainly mattered. Yeah, let's do this again. Okay, so that's Scarf. What's weird to me is that on top of being Scarf, it clicked Razor Shell. I'm happy about that, but that's a super weird choice to make because now I can just go into this and Mega Evolve, and I will not die. Let's go for the Solar Beam, sure. Yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna blow this. I'm pretty sure this dies. Yeah. I'm going to go Rabombi on this every time. We do not want to be getting scale-shotted today. Cool. Let's go for a Stun Spore. That'll cover the Corviknight double as well. We miss. That's kind of terrible, but let's go for it again. Okay, we get it this time. That's good. I think I can go Tusk and Spin. I think that looks nice. Okay, Corviknight comes in. We obviously go gold. You guys know the drill. U-turn, fine. You do you. Right. I'm just going to make it rain for damage, I think. I think is probably the right call. We could switch. We could go Tusk. How do we win this game is the question. Okay, I did not have PMs blocked, thank God. Thank you, this is Lucifer. You helped me out today. How do we win this game? Let's just go for Make It Rain. I think that's the right call. Okay, cool. And it scale shotted. That worked out really well. Now we get to keep Goldengo and not lose to Garchomp. Yeah. It's probably going to be a Scarf Blaze. Can I do anything about that? No, not really. I have a plan, actually. I have a plan. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. I can figure this out. I think the first step is sacking gold. Yeah. Zard Y can kill this thing. Oh, no, it can't. It cannot. Update, guys. It doesn't do it. It does not get the job done. I think I do that anyway. Yeah. No. I know what to do, because then we can go Blaziken. Yeah, we'll be okay. Okay. I think we sack Tusk. I think that's our most useless Pokemon. Even a max defense Corv is dying here. Lele, Scarf Lele always gets outsped here. And I just Z. Big Fire. Always gets the job done here. Unless this is like a defensive Lele. Yeah. Flare Blitz, GG. Okay, well, that was a stream. Okay. Let's call it there. What can I say? I was kind of upset with how the few games we had against good players went. But that was partly just due to my own laziness. I was lulled into a sense of just clicking today because we had so few good opponents. I was taking almost nobody seriously, and that bit me when we faced somebody that I actually should have taken seriously, but I didn't realize we were facing anybody good. There will not be any more Pinkator people just selecting whatever they want. I did not want to build Zard Y. If you couldn't tell, I did not want to build this Pokemon. It's pretty boring. We just slapped it on a webs team, and it was okay, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna make sure we do a more at least a Pokemon that interests me more next time. I hope you guys still had fun. I was honestly kind of bored the entire time, to be entirely frank. But Blaziken was fun. I think the team's cool. It'll be as always. I'll add it to the stream, and yeah, the NatDex will be returning, but we'll be doing a more exciting Pokemon. Okay, thank you guys. Always appreciate the attendance, and have a good one.